The Overwatch 2 PvP beta has been out for a week now, and we have our first major balance patch with buffs, nerfs, and a new passive for ZEN. My name is Karq, and if you're too lazy to read the patch notes, I'll do it for you and show you some before and after comparisons where possible. Roadhog's ultimate is normally classified as a channeled ultimate, where once you start, you can't stop. However, this patch buffed it where it's now a transformation ultimate, where you have the freedom to shoot the ultimate whenever you please within the 6-second timer. That means you can start and stop, use your other abilities, and then start it up again. This allows you to play around enemy abilities like Sigma's Kinetic Grasp to cancel them out of it, and it prevents you from getting your ultimate completely cancelled when stunned. This is a huge buff for Roadhog. For Winston, his secondary fire ammo cost has been reduced from 20 to 12. They wanted his secondary fire to feel less restrictive to use and more fluid like his kit. For Ball, his boop knockback distance has been increased by 36%, which is the original value of the knockback from his launch. They buffed this, keeping the tank passive with 30% knockback resistance in mind so that the tanks can be booped around again. For Zarya, Graviton Surge was performing too well, so they slightly nerfed the duration from 4 seconds to 3.5 seconds. For Sojourn, a lot of players were struggling to land shots with her charged railgun, so they're making the projectile from 0.05 meters to 0.1 meters in width, making it easier to land. Her power slide cooldown was also reduced from 7 seconds to 6 seconds, allowing her to move around the map more freely. Soldier's pulse rifle damage was reduced from 20 to 18, which is a 10% nerf to its overall DPS output. His sprint movement speed was also reduced from 50% to 40%, which I think was necessary because remember, all DPS heroes had a 10% movement speed buff as part of the role passive for Overwatch 2. And finally, his tactical visor received a buff where it now allows for critical headshot damage. However, it also received a nerf where it no longer removes fall-off damage at long range, meaning your visor will do less damage to targets far away now. Sombra is having her movement speed and stealth reduced from 65% to 50% to kind of keep that 10% movement speed roll passive in mind. Ana is getting her ammo increased from 12 to 15, but is having her biotic grenade duration reduced from 4 to 3 seconds. Baptiste is underperforming right now as teams aren't playing as grouped up, so his healing ammo has increased from 10 to 13. Brig's shield bash knockback distance has doubled, mostly to make the ability feel more impactful and to feel a bit smoother. Lucio had incredible survivability with crossfade healing stacked with the new support role passive, so they reduced the amount it heals himself with the penalty increasing from 30% to 60%. Finally, for ZEN, his base shields went up from 150 to 175, giving him 225 total HP for some extra tankiness, and he has a new passive called Snap Kick, where it deals 50% more damage than a normal melee. That means it went from 30 to 45 damage, and it has a big knockback effect. You can literally give any dive hero getting in on his personal space the boot. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe here for lots of tips and tricks for Overwatch 2, along with keeping up with every single major content patch so you never fall behind. Appreciate it.